And happy Monday. I hope you all are doing well today. In today's video, I am going to be doing a technique called spotlighting. All right, so I'm going to spotlight a section of a stamp, and I'll show you how to do that. I'm going to be using our host stamp set that goes with the SALE-a-bration brochure. Today is the last day for SALE-a-bration. Today's the last day of February, and if you have not if you've been thinking about joining my team with the special joining offer, or if you have got some items in the SALE-a-bration brochure that you really want to get, be sure to do that today, okay? So it all ends today, tonight, I believe midnight Mountain Time. But just don't wait that long. Just go ahead and get it in. All right. Hello and welcome to Creating with Kristina. My name, good grief, I'm over here trying to find my lower thirds thing so I can, there we go. Yay, Creating with Kristina. I come live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday here on my Facebook page at 9:30 a.m. Central Time. And I just love sharing card tutorials with you guys. And I hope you find them inspirational and helpful also. So my technique today, like I said, is spotlighting. Now, I've already mentioned that today is the last day for SALE-a-bration, so don't forget that. Let's go on. Oh, and also stay to the end. I am going to share some of the cards that I received last week. They were beautiful. They are beautiful. And I would love to share them with you. Okay. And thank you to all of you who sent them. I do so appreciate it. They're so beautiful. Okay, here we go. CreatingWithKristina.com. That is my blog, and you can usually find everything you need there. Now, what is spotlighting? Let me share this with you. Here it is. Spotlighting is where you have the whole stamp, but you only color a little section of it, and you mark it off with a frame. All right, this really works great with very large stamps. This Calming Camellia stamp is fairly large. I could have moved it in a little bit more, and I think I will on the next card, on the card that we make together. All right, so that is what spotlighting is, and the supplies that we're going to be using, here is the stamp set, and this is only available today. Is the last day you can get this, and it is a host stamp set. We have special stamp sets for our hosts, or you can be your own host by having your sales go up to the amount. And in this case, this is a free stamp set if your sales get up to $300. So a $300 order will get you this stamp set for free, but today only. Today is the last day of SALE-a-bration. All right, so we're going to use this, and this nice large stamp right here is going to be a great one for spotlighting. Put that to the side. We're also going to need some cardstock, and I'm using the Early Espresso base here, 8.5 by 5.5. Then I have the part here. Let me show you the card here. Okay, so this is the piece that will have part of the stamp showing that's not going to be colored, and then here is your frame or your mat for this white piece, and this white piece goes here. So you what we're going to do is we're going to layer these, stamp, then we're just going to color this, layer it, and put it all together. All right, quickly, let's do this. Now, one more thing, I forgot that I need to sign into my Facebook on my iPad so I can see all of your comments. So hopefully I can do this fairly quickly. There we go. And there we go. And here I am. Awesome. Okay, and swipe. There we go. And we've got Linda and Dorothy, Diane, and Tanya in the house today. Hello, you guys. Welcome, welcome. All right, so my stamp. Here is my stamp, big, large stamp. But before we do that, let's get this layer secure, but not too secure, because we need to take it off and put the Early Espresso in between like that. But we need to stamp it first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my tape runner, and very lightly, if you've got removable tape, that works even better, but just a wee bit, hardly any, and then I'm going to touch it and get some of the oils off of my hand on there so that it's not quite as tacky, okay, quite as sticky. And then I just eyeball it, but if you're a real stickler for exactness, use your graph paper, use your paper pencil, your ruler and your pencil and everything, and get it exact if you're like that. But I'm not really that particular. Okay, I also need a surface, something to protect my work surface with. So I've got this big stack of copy paper that's left over from, it's recycled. It's been used, but now next thing, here we go. I've got 2 ink pads here, and the one I did last night was with crumb cake, and I felt like it was kind of a little too dark, so I'm going to switch to Sahara Sand and see if that is a little lighter. Now it's a large stamp, so how I like to stamp large stamps is hold the ink pad in my hand instead of the stamp, and I'm going to tap and get as much ink on there as I can. Make sure it's all over. There we go. And now we're going to come in here, and I'm coming up getting the cardstock all the way over here. I'm also going to get a little moist, and just like that. Now this has red rubber. It's a red rubber stamp, so you do not need a foam pad underneath it. There we go. Oh, I like that. Now, do you see how it kind of left like a white border? That's okay, because we're going to cover that with the early espresso. All right, let's turn this around. Make sure we stay. Okay, and now take the ink again. Like I said, this is great for our big large stamps. As you can see, I'm using my large acrylic block here. Okay, and now I'm going to come in here. Give it some pressure. There we go. Hello, Donna. I see you are in the house. Okay, oopsie. A little too much pressure there. Do you see how the edge of the stamp kind of got on there? But that's okay. I can cover that with something. I'm not going to worry about it. All right, now that I've got that stamped, let's take this off of here and move this to the side. We don't want to get rid of that, but I need to do some coloring. And I'm using the Flirty Flamingo. Here we go. But one more thing I noticed was, because this is one of what they call a distinctive stamp, where it looks three-dimensional already, it looks like layered stamping, I found I really didn't need to do any shading with my markers. I was trying to do dark and light. I'm like, you really don't need it. So I'm just going to use the light marker, and I'm going to come in here and color the camellias. And excuse me while I color all this. I probably should have had this done beforehand, but that's okay. Y'all don't mind watching me color, do you? I'll try to go pretty quick. I'm using the brush tip because that does go faster than the bullet point. And yeah, I really like these distinctive stamps. Like I said, you can find them in the catalog. There is a symbol that indicates if it is a distinctive stamp, and that just means that it's this fancy technology that they use to cut the rubber so that it looks like three-dimensional. It's beautiful. So pretty. And of course, this stamp set is perfect for doing monotone cards or monochromatic cards where you just use the one color. I love that look. You can see that on Pinterest boards. Just type in Calming Camellia stamp set or Calming Camellia Stampin' Up. Oh my gosh, you're going to have so many ideas. Oh, speaking of ideas, so if you are not signed up on my newsletter, and you can get to my newsletter by going to creatingwithkristina.com right there. And a little pop-up box will happen, or you see it on the side. It's also at the bottom of every one of my posts. But it is the sign up for my newsletter. And the reason why I'm mentioning that is today I'm sending out a newsletter that is going to have 3 exclusive card tutorials using these SALE-a-bration stamps. And it's just for my newsletter subscribers. You won't see these card tutorials anywhere else. Okay, I created them. I post them on my newsletter only. The only way to get it is if you are a subscriber. And I try to do that often. My goal is to get one out every week, but that doesn't always happen. But I do try to. But you know you will get them. When you're a subscriber, you're going to get exclusive tutorials from me. And today I'm doing SALE-a-bration stamps because it is the last day of SALE-a-bration. Now hopefully they have told us that we're going to have another one in the summer, but I don't count my chickens before they're hatched. You know, that's just, I don't like saying, well, I'll just wait till the summer when they have another one. Yeah, maybe, maybe not. Especially after these past 2 years, nothing is for sure. That's the truth. Oh my gosh, it can be so frustrating. All right, so I'm just having a good old time coloring this little camellia. There we go. All right, now that that's colored, let's go in with the green, and I'm just using the old olive, the light old olive. Okay, and this one I am going to use the bullet point because it is pretty detailed. All right, and we've got stems back here. We've got a leaf right here. Probably should use my protective paper under there. I don't want to... Ooh, looks like I need a new old olive. I'm running out of ink. How are our comments going? I have Joyce in the house. Hello, Joyce. Color, color, color. And the stem here. I've got that adhesive on the back still from where I had it stuck to the other piece, and it's not moving as easily. All right, now let's quickly do this one. Almost done. This is called the spotlighting technique. If you missed that in the beginning, it's where you take a large stamp and you only color the part of it that is on the cardstock that is separated and kind of spotlighted with a frame. And it's kind of a cool technique, I think. I've seen some that are just amazing with some of the real large stamps. This one's not quite as large, but by doing it on both corners, it looks pretty cool. Oh, you know what? I forgot this leaf over here. Okay, and then one on this side. All right. So there's our coloring. Now let's layer our pieces. Oh, goodness. Come on. Go, and we're just going to, there we are. And this piece, where's my other piece? Here we go. Now, you can choose to lay that flat like that, or you can use your dimensionals and lift it up. That's a really cool idea. Either way, this one I did flat. I raised up the sentiment. I don't know if you can see that or not. The second one, I'm going to raise up this piece and see what that gets me. So you can see both ways. I always like to remind you all that when you are adding dimension to your cards, the U.S. Postal Service only allows a 1/4 inch thickness. So always be careful of that, and our dimensionals are only 1/8 of an inch thick, so that's good. And if you if you're putting dimensionals here on the corner, but you want to raise the sentiment also, you could not put dimensionals in the center so that the dimensionals on the sentiment would squish down in in between the other ones, if that makes any sense to you. All right, let's make sure first of all that I am putting this on here correctly. Yes, I am. Sometimes it gets turned around as many times as I was turning it to color it. Be careful that you are actually sticking it where it goes, and I believe that's good. It looks a little twisted to me. Just a wee bit. Oh, our adhesive is super sticky, you guys. Sometimes it wants to shift on you. When you try to pull it off, it tears the cardstock. All right, that's what I was trying to say. There we go. That's really pretty, isn't it? But this, whoops, you can't see it. Let's get it up in the camera. Okay. You know that creating with Kristina is going to have to go because that is too big in the way. There we go. I'm noticing that the, oh, what am I trying to say? Captions, closed captions tend to cover up a lot of the bottom of the card part. All right, now which one? I'm going to put it this way. I'm going to be putting my sentiment here, and that's going to cover up a little bit, and then I can put some bling here or something, or just leave it. It doesn't look that bad. There we go. Oh, Mary says, or Mary Lynn says, so pretty, and so does Tony. I'm glad you guys like it. Yeah, right. All right, we're going to fancy this up just a little bit more. I have, this is the Flirty Flamingo from Symmetry, from So Sweet Symmetry, and we're just going to put that across there. Let me mark it where I need to cut it, right there. Let me get my snips. There we go. And I'll tell you what, let's get my liquid glue. Okay, and remember in the beginning I said hold on to the end. I am going to share with you some cards that I've been receiving from you all. I have quite a few of them. That's why I'm waiting to the end. But they're beautiful. You'll want to stick around and see those. Okay, there's that piece. It's looking nice. And then, oh, come on, sentiment, where did you go? Nope, I know I had it. It's probably inside the card. Let's hope it's inside the card. No, it's not inside the card. Oh, goodness. Seriously? Why does this always happen to me? Oh! I don't see it. Ah, there it is. Thank goodness. Whew! Okay, and I am going to trim this all the way back. There we go. And we're going to put this on dimensionals. All right, so we have that part. Now, some bling. Have you all seen these brass butterflies? Are these just not the cutest things? Oh my gosh. I know they're a little expensive compared to our other rhinestones and things, but they're so worth it because they're so, I mean, they're not even a 1/16 of an inch. I mean, they are super thin, but they are so pretty. All right, so let's put some butterflies on here. We have this one. You can use that little thing there to kind of show it off. There we go. And then put one up here with a little baby one. There we go. Oh, isn't that fun? I hope you like today's card. This is called the spotlighting or spotlight technique. And see how I colored just this part here, and this I left in the monochromatic. Okay, so there you go. I hope, like I said, I hope you guys like that. All right, let me go through and share with you some of the cards that I've gotten this past week. I've gotten quite a few, and they're beautiful, and I just hate not sharing them with everybody. And I am going to quickly do this. So this is from Wendy Meinhard, and she kind of did a type of spotlighting technique where she stamped it in the background and then colored one here. All right, and she sent me a nice sweet note. That one's pretty. And then let's see. I don't want to make a big mess here. Let me find another desk to put them on. Okay, so I'm putting them over there. And this one is from Brandy. Oh, goodness. Nope, that's the address. I'm sorry. This is from Jeanette. Oh, Jeanette Collins. Hey, Jeanette. Thank you so much. It's beautiful. I love it. And this is all SALE-a-bration, you guys. This is the Friendly Hello suite that's only available today. The paper and the stamp set. Okay, here we go. What else do we have? Oh, I don't want to show the addresses. K. Strum. Isn't that beautiful? I love this Fortunes paper, the gold. It's very pretty and beautiful. Note she wrote inside. Thank you, Kay. I'm just going to keep going here. May. So if you're wondering what's going on, if you've just tuned in, I am sharing some of the cards that you all have sent me this past week. And I'm just saying thank you. It's another way for me to say thank you, I got your card, because I have had a lot of people say, have you got my card? Have you got my card? I'm like, I think so. Donna, this one's beautiful. Donna, Germany. And God is love. I am beautiful. Thank you. And this one is from Debbie Spicer, my sweet Debbie Spicer. Look how gorgeous this is. This is a fun fold. All right, let's check this out. So I'll have to do this fun fold for you all. Look how beautiful that is. And I love fun folds because, you know, you can sit them up like this and they're so decorative. I just love it. Thank you again, Debbie. That's just so nice. And then she wrote me a nice note to go with it. And this one is from Patricia Richardson. Thank you. Look at the beautiful seashells. So thank you so much, Patricia. And this one is from Cindy Clark. Cindy, thank you, thank you. Look how pretty that is. Simple but beautiful. Love it. And Lynn Allen, thank you. Look how this is the stamp set I just used. She colored in the beautiful camellias there. Put some pretty satin ribbon back there. I love that frame. That's just, oh, and that this is SALE-a-bration paper back here, the marvelous. So pretty. Thank you. And this one's from Barbara King. Hey, Barbara, thanks again. I already said thank you to you once, but here's another thanks. Hugs. Beautiful note. Thank you. And Dorothy, my sweet Dorothy. Look at that. Beautiful. And this is SALE-a-bration paper. Can't get this paper anymore after today. All right. That's from Dorothy. Thank you. And I'm almost to the bottom of this pile, and I'll do another pile on Wednesday because this would take forever if I did this whole huge pile here. This one is from Jill Twig. Okay, and I love how you did that background back there, the ink blending, and then did a silhouette. I've always loved that look. So pretty. All right, that's all for today. Like I said, I don't want to carry on and forever doing that, but I do want to share with you all the beautiful cards you all gave me. So thank you again. Don't forget, today is the last day for SALE-a-bration. You can go to my blog and see everything up there, over there. There you go. Or just email me, Kristina@creatingwithkristina.com. All right, bye, you guys. See you Wednesday for Card Challenge Wednesday.